Welcome back to Fun with Facts, where we explore fascinating topics. Today, we're diving into the impact of social media on our communication habits. It's no secret that social media has changed the way we interact with each other, but just how much has it changed our communication styles? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the sheer amount of time we spend on social media. According to a recent study, the average person spends about 2 hours and 24 minutes per day on social media platforms. That's over 16 hours per week and nearly 35 days per year. As a result, many of us have become more comfortable with communicating online than in person. One of the most significant ways social media has changed communication is the rise of abbreviations and acronyms. It's become common to use shorthand such as LOL, Laugh Out Loud, and BRB, Be Right Back, in online conversations. These abbreviations have also leaked into our in-person conversations, with many people using them without even realizing it. Another way social media has impacted communication is by changing the way we express emotions. In the past, we relied on verbal cues and facial expressions to communicate how we were feeling. However, with the rise of emojis, we now have an entire library of symbols to convey our emotions through text. In fact, over 5 billion emojis are sent every day on Facebook Messenger alone. Social media has also given rise to a new phenomenon called ghosting. This is when someone suddenly stops responding to messages or calls, leaving the other person in the dark about what's going on. According to a study, 25% of adults have ghosted someone, with 20% admitting to doing it because they were too anxious to have a difficult conversation. While social media has made communication more convenient, it's also had some negative effects. One of these is the rise of cyberbullying. In fact, nearly 34% of students have experienced cyberbullying at some point, with 16% of those cases being severe. Cyberbullying can have serious consequences on a person's mental health and well-being. Another downside of social media is the echo chamber effect. This is when people surround themselves with like-minded individuals and consume content that reinforces their existing beliefs. This can lead to a lack of exposure to opposing viewpoints, which can hinder healthy debate and dialogue. But it's not all negative. Social media has also opened up a world of opportunities for communication and collaboration. For example, businesses can now easily connect with customers and get real-time feedback. Additionally, social media has been instrumental in organizing and spreading awareness about social justice movements. Lastly, social media has also impacted the way we consume news and information. With the rise of fake news and clickbait headlines, it's more important than ever to be critical of the information we see online. According to a study, 64% of adults believe that fake news is causing confusion about basic facts and current events. There you have it, a deep dive into how social media has changed the way we communicate. While there are certainly negative aspects to it, there are also many positive effects. It's up to us to be responsible and mindful of how we use social media in our daily lives. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more fun with facts.